All right, we were teasing it up a little bit. The programming for this weekend at the Distillery, you will want to pay close attention. Not only is there some great Father's Day programming and some really fun free events, but there's been, in its second year, a really great music festival. It's called Q Musicale. It's for the 2S LGBTQIA plus performers, entertainers, and they are bringing it, and they are giving it, they are serving it this weekend. I'm going to bring in Nuepa. Nuepa, come on in. Thanks for being here with us today. You're one of the performers, and this is your second year participating, correct?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit, for someone, last year it was in the Village, and this year it's come down. What's this all about, and what does it mean to be moving down here? Maybe a little bit more accessible for the general public.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're absolutely moving up. It's fantastic because last year it was the first year of the Q Musicale. It was just a one-day event, and now it's expanded to a 5-day event. So we've got tons of artists. I think there's maybe 20 or more artists still left to perform until the end of the week. So it's just huge. The Distillery District is a great place with a lot of traffic, a lot of different types of people, and that's sort of the thing we want to highlight with it, is that it's not just for the queer community. It's for everybody to enjoy.
And Simone Denny, one of the performers, like there's some big names, not
huge,
and some up and coming artists. So you performed last year. You've got Over and Over is a new track coming out for you.
Yes, Over and Over, or Over Plus Over, is coming out Friday.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
So what's your inspiration? So if someone's coming down, maybe check you out or haven't heard about you, but will because you're a rising star. What's your kind of musical sound? It's very catchy. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. So I call what I make pop. It ranges from everything. I like to rap, I like to sing, I like a lot of dance music. I would say my influences are if you took maybe Sam Smith and ODB. I don't know if I can say the full name on TV.
Okay, yeah, fair.
And they had a love child.
Family friendly.
And they had a love child. That would be me.
Okay, so, that's awesome. So what does a platform like this mean for you in terms of getting your songs out there? Because, you know, it can be challenging, the music landscape, right?
Yeah, it's challenging in the music industry, period. Certainly Canada does have quite a bit of up-and-comers and quite a bit of indie support that comes through for a lot of artists, but you take marginalized artists and then you further marginalize by putting them in the queer community. Of course, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So this means the world to me. I'm terrible at drag, so I really don't think I could have gone the other route with it. So
there's a lot of opportunities, and this is in partnership with Pride Toronto too during Pride Month. So you know, it's a really perfect opportunity to highlight up and coming and rising stars like yourself. So check it out. It's in from the 10th to the 14th. So we're already kind of midway through, but the programming happening all here at the Distillery. Thank you so much, Nuepa.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate meeting you and sharing your story. So come on down here tonight. There's programming and performances right here on this stage. And this is what it feels like to be right out there to sing. I won't do it, but I'll save that for the professionals. Oh, yes. And, you know, it's something we had often. If you know a Bohemian, you know some of the main ingredients of some of their favorite dishes: goat pepper and lime and salt and onions and, of course, other things. But I wasn't really familiar with goat pepper until I went down there and I asked for a little teeny smidgen, and it was quite hot but very flavorful. Well, that is a nice segue to where we are. We're in the Distillery District. A lot of programming coming up for Father's Day this weekend. And one of the options is to try some spicy spice. And we are at the Pepper Palace. You can say that 5 times fast. I'm here with Michael Strathmore, who's the manager of events at the Distillery District, and also Alicia, who is here to help us in what's called Hot Ones. I don't know if you've ever seen Hot Ones. It's kind of a YouTube interview where they slowly go higher and higher on the, what is the scale for?
The Scoville scale.
The Scoville.
Yeah, so you're a resident Sean Evans, I think.
Oh my God, that would be an honor to be Sean Evans, but I don't think I would make it anywhere close to where Sean Evans has gone because I like spice. Spice doesn't like me. I'm going to blame that on my ancestors in Ireland, where the food is very flavorless but delicious. You know, I like my mashed potatoes. A little bit of sour cream is good.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. So this is going to be quite the experience this morning.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So the way this works with Sean is an interview progresses, and then they get hotter and hotter and hotter, and the reactions are hilarious. Depending on. So we're going to start. Alicia, you're going to guide us through some of these flavors. What are the profiles, and what do we start with?
So we have like 4 products starting with. So I have set it out 4 products.
Okay.
Starting from every range. We have mild, medium, hot, and then we have wild.
Okay, that's called Last Breath.
Yes, these are in different flavors. But if you guys survive the last breath, we
Did she
can
say
go up to
survive?
the end
Yeah.
as well. So this is the hottest hot sauce in the store that we carry. So yeah, we can start with the Chili the Kid. That is our mild product.
That
Yeah.
bottle screams, "Don't come
Yeah.
anywhere near me."
Yeah, if
It's
you can't read that at home.
It's
it says
called
the end.
and the main ingredients is regret, right? Okay, let's start right away with the mild one. I don't know how far I'm going to get. Like, to be honest, I may have to tap out. Fortunately, Nuepa is standing by as my second. So let's go. Let's try it. Okay.
Start. I will give you out one cup of chip.
Thank you. Yes,
You can
thank you.
take away. You can take away. Okay.
Oh boy.
So Chili the Kid is the mild
Okay,
one.
Chili the Kid.
So it has cayenne pepper in it.
Cayenne,
and
okay.
the chipotle pepper. That
Oh,
makes
that's
it
a
kind
big
of like
drop,
smoky
Alicia.
as well.
Are you okay? You
My.
also got a big
All right,
cheers.
cheers.
Okay, and we're gonna go through the. Oh, it's got kind of a smoky.
It has hickory in it, so that makes it a little bit
Okay,
like a smoky
hickory
barbecue.
dickory done. All right, I think I can
Wow.
move on. I think I can move. I'm actually impressed with myself.
It's really tasty.
I may not be around for the next interview, but yeah, okay. Pineapple Serrano.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of like a fruity, but it does have a real good kick to it.
Yep.
So I'll guys take you
Okay,
one
all right,
chip.
thank you.
Okay.
I'm getting a little nervous here, but I do like pineapple. It
Yeah, I'm
feels like
starting to
it's
feel that
balanced.
first one a little bit.
Okay. Oh boy.
It's really sweet
Okay.
and does have a
Squeeze.
really
Oh,
good
okay.
kick to
Cheers.
it.
Okay, cheers. Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Can I just say, like, what a cool experience to have.
This is a cool experience.
I know.
We only have a minute left though, so we may have to.
Move on.
I'm gonna tap out on this one. Can we jump to the last breath?
Last breath right away? Okay, no worries.
Take some time.
This is where I bow out so my face doesn't explode.
This
You
is
can take
Nuepa,
one
who's
chip.
very kindly joining us this morning.
Yes,
Nuepa's going to be performing tonight on stage. The Q Musicale Festival's happening. Maybe, yeah, depending on how this goes.
Okay,
Thank you.
this one is the last breath.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you can do this.
This
Okay,
is turned
let's do
out
this
to be
quickly 'cause I want to
wild.
get to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh boy.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
This might be my
Okay.
last breath.
All right,
Shove
Nuepa, cheers.
those in.
Bless your heart.
And you're performing
Bottoms
tonight, so
up.
Apologies. How are you feeling? And maybe we can put a little. Let's prepare the end because I want to make sure
it's
that it gets to
delicious.
that one.
Okay.
That was really
Delicious.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, now I feel like a wimp for tapping out on the
Can you see
pineapple
the
one.
sweat? That's starting to...
I don't see any sweat
You don't
there.
see any sweat?
And that's glisten. We call that
Want to get a little
glisten.
closer? Tap some? See some sweat?
Okay, this is the last
Wow.
one, so stick with us. Let's do. Oh, you had to like pull that out of a vault or something.
So
Yes.
now, because Nuepa has to perform tonight, I think he's going to bow out from this particular experience.
Okay, we've got to go. So let's.
So yours truly will.
Let's put this quickly on.
Okay.
You're only putting a little drop.
Yes, because it might be
Okay.
a lot to try it.
Okay,
And just a chip.
they're gonna make me go to commercials soon. Oh, you're doing it. You're not even on a chip. A chip couldn't even handle the potency of this. Okay, put that in
To the end.
and we're gonna send it back to Nick and Jen on your expression.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Okay, programming happening at the Distillery District all this
Wow.
weekend. Whoa. Okay, now I see the sweat.
Distillery
oh, your eyes are
District.com.
bleeding.
Come
Oh
check
my
us out.
gosh! Someone
Wow.
call in the paramedics.
Wow.
Pepper Palace.
Oh boy.
I'm glad I bowed out. Thank you for taking over. Appreciate you.
Wow. Kudos.
Any last words?
Happy Father's Day.
Finish that stick. Finish that stick. Finish that.
No,
Okay.
Bill.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Say
say
hiccups.
that.
Oh, you didn't
Well
get in
done.
there.
Worthy of applause. Worthy of applause. Thank
my
you,
goodness.
Alicia. Whoa. You get the hiccups. I get the hiccups at jalapeno. That's how weak
Hiccups,
I am.
sweat, potential heart failure. We'll see.
hiccups.
No, it's
Get him some
fantastic.
milk.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
we gotta wrap it here because
This is great.
you can hear the ambulance sirens in the background. All right, thank you, Alicia.
Thank you so
Pepper-
much.
I have a helmet on, and I'm not going to say, "Look, Mom, no hands," because that would be not safe. I'm on a Segway. I'm very excited. We have Aaron Binder, who is here from Go Tours Canada. Did I get that right?
You did, hello.
It's a lot to think about when you're on a Segway. This is my first time ever, and Jason Rizzuti, who's also here from Go Tours Canada, was telling me to act a bit like you're on skis, so keep the knees a bit bent. It's a lot about what you do with your body and your legs, not so much about with your hands. So this is a real learning experience, but tell me a little bit about how maybe you can plan a fun Father's Day excursion on a Segway with Dad, and how relatively easy, I won't say easy, but it is kind of, not as hard as I thought it might be.
Yeah, you know what? We've trained over 200,000 people.
Wow.
It's our 20th year in business in 2025.
Cool.
And I will say that we've never had a face plant. So
Okay, well, let's not let today be the first one. But yeah, it is Father's Day weekend. You're set up in the Distillery District. I know you have some really cool tours that are coming up too. Let's talk about how you can sort of plan something out to have a really great family or dad excursion.
Yeah, I think the Distillery District is one of the best places in the city to host a Father's Day celebration. We've got incredible food. There's whiskey, there's sake, there's beer down here for after the Segway
for after
tour.
the Segway.
And
Good point.
we've also got Prohibition and whiskey walking tours. We've got food tours. We've got all kinds of tours, but I always like to throw back to the Segway. It's the most amount of fun you could have on two wheels.
Nice. I got to ask you because Segways. A lot of people want to try them. You don't see them around as much, perhaps they used to. So it's become a bit of a fun novelty. Tell me a little bit about your passion for them. How did that develop, and what do you tell people when they're kind of curious?
Oh, it's just fun as heck.
It is so fun as heck.
We've been in the distillery for 20 years, and we still get people that are doing the whole jaw drop, like, oh my gosh, we can do this in Toronto.
I love it.
And this is the only spot you can do it. So we always like to see people come down and try it the Segway.
I'm a pretty quick learner, right?
I would say so.
Okay, I like that. All right, we're going to send it back to studio, but Go Tours Canada, they're here in the distillery. Let's do a little kind of circle around and we'll have some fun. I'm bringing the heat because we're here at the Distillery District and we're going to be talking about an amazing activation. I'm going to bring in Stuart Kempston, who's Director of Operations for the Distillery Restaurants Corp. And we've been playing this little game, and you may think it's set up to already have two blue in the bullseye, but I wouldn't do that, would I, Stuart?
No, of course not.
Okay, well, here's your opportunity to redeem yourself.
All right, here we go.
Okay. That is impressive. Okay. Oh.
Try not to hit the cameraman here.
Yay! Well, you know what? High five. We did it. There's all kinds of games going on this weekend that you and your dad can take part of, but also the savory experience. Now, I love the restaurants here. El Cathin, Clooney. I didn't realize they were all kind of the umbrella, not surprisingly because of the quality, but you also have a chance to expand your palate a little bit this weekend as well. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're really excited this weekend. We've got the Father's Day celebration. We're setting up a 9-hole mini putt all across the site, across the 13 acres. It's a great way to visit the site and see the sites. It'll end here on the Pure Spirits courtyard, where we've got our fun kids zone patio set up.
Oh, kids zone.
Some
I
of the
thought
games
this was for
that we've
adults.
been playing. Yeah, right.
I got some practice with this cornhole.
And then we've got some here. You go ahead, take the first shot. We've got some great food coming off the grill and the smoker. We've got. We'll try some of these right now. We've got some brisket sandwiches. We've got some pulled pork
right
sandwiches.
in the lens there. Yeah, look at this. Look
some
at this.
Brats, some poutine.
Oh my gosh, am I going to dare do this? I promise I won't drop it. But look at this. This is why I was having trouble. This is hot off the grill. We got briskets, poutine. What's in that? Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Burnt end poutine.
Bratwurst and pulled pork. And this is edible, right? You're here to feed me.
I think you should probably take a bite of whatever fancies you here.
Everything looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna Is it the pulled pork? This is the pulled pork?
That's the pulled pork.
Okay,
there, yeah.
So I'm going to try pulled pork, and this is something you and Dad or the whole family really can try because these grills set up along the side, are they sort of event-based grills? Do they come alive, or are they here all the time?
These live here all the time. It's an evolving menu, so as you come down throughout the summer,
I like your evolving menu.
You'll be able to try different things all summer long. This weekend in particular, with our good friends at Amsterdam Breweries. We've got some great raffles and some prizes available. And why don't I help you wash down that sandwich there?
I think that's really important. Nick Dixon in the newsroom is a big beer fan. He would not allow me to come back without having sampled some of this delicious. So I'm not the biggest IPA. I get that some people are. I've got a great selection of Space Invaders and Bone Shaker, but I think 3 Speed is more my speed.
That's true. Yeah.
I like to just coast along on a lovely. Almost summer day.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to you. Okay, so again, what are some of the offerings that they can get, and just overall in the general vicinity in terms of flavors for this weekend?
So beyond the grill and the smoker here on the Pure Spirits courtyard, obviously we've got Clooney Bistro and Boulangerie, our modern French bistro. We have El Catrin Distilleria, Mexican restaurant. Here behind me is Pure Spirits, so it's our seafood and oyster house. And then on the far end of the property, Madrina Bari Tapas, our Spanish tapas restaurant.
I love that. You know what? It feels like a vacation when you're here because the distillery is just so special, right?